Have your grandparents told you that sleeping with wet hair will make you crazy and 讨风, or that looking at the grass will improve your eyesight? Most of these myths are actually as fake as the crab in crab sticks. So watch on to be smarter. So, for a start, let's look at the most popular myth ever. Looking at grass or green things will improve your eyesight. Now here's the thing, there hasn't been a study that shows that looking at grass or anything green will improve your eyesight. But how does this myth come about? You see, while looking at grass or anything green won't help your eyes, looking at things far away from you does. Most of the times, we're looking at things close to us, like our phones or our laptops. If you look at things far away, you give our eyes some respect, kind of like a rest for the eyes. Of course, you can close your eyes to relax, but looking far also kind of scratch your eyes. But what has this got to do with grass? Simple. You see, when you look outside your window, you have to look far to see the grass and the trees, right? Now that could have been how the misconception came about. So looking at grass doesn't help, but looking far is good. Now the second myth is very relatable. It said that if you sleep with your hair wet, there will be many consequences. Some say that you'll wake up with a headache, some say you will catch a cold, some say fungal will grow on your hair. Heck, Gombiga's mother even say that you'll wake up 頭紅, which is why But here's the thing, there hasn't been any studies to back up these claims. So why the rumor? That is pretty unclear. But maybe it's because sleeping with wet hair is uncomfortable, so people started to imagine things. Still, it's not recommended to sleep with wet hair because for people with long hair, it might get easily tangled at night and you'll need to spend more time in the morning working on it. Also, the part about fungal infection is partially true, but that happens to both dry and wet hair. So the goal is to keep your pillow and hair clean, not your hair dry. Okay, the next is going to be interesting and many people actually believe in it. It said that if you are pregnant and eat pineapples, you have a miscarriage immediately, or that if you're pregnant and have a full pineapple, you'll go into labor immediately. Heck, some people even say that if you have pineapples regularly, you won't get pregnant. Now how true is that? 0% true. Once again, there hasn't been any study to show that pineapple is linked to any pregnancy issues. The reason why the rumor started was because pineapples contain an enzyme that's sometimes used in a highly concentrated form to treat inflammation. However, pineapple contains such a small amount that it doesn't pose a danger, unless you have pineapple 3 meals a day for 9 months. Now if that's the case, pineapples are the least of the worries, and you'll get pregnant with visceral fats instead of a baby. I think one thing this rumor is started by someone who hates pineapple on pizza and then used this to ban pineapple on pizza. Lastly, this is such an old wife tale that we hope everyone will know this. There is no evidence that say that piles are caused by sitting on hot seats or on seats that someone has sat on before. You see, piles, or you can call it if you want to sound smarter, it's actually a condition within your body. So basically, if you sit at the toilet for too long, you use so much energy that your blood vessel near your butt cannot take it, so it ends up swelling. And that's the only reasons for piles. If you breathe while you're doing your business, it's because the blood vessel has swollen so much that it's leading to blood flowing out. The best way to prevent piles is to make sure your trip to the toilet is fast but not furious. That means not using your phone when you're doing your business. Now using phone in the toilet has many other consequences too. If you want to know more about that, just type Blue Cat has piles and I'll do a video on the many consequences of using your phone in the toilet. Maybe even a sponsor once. There's also one very serious myth that everyone should know. The myth that MSG can cause hair loss. Click on this video to know more about it, and also thank you for spending about 3 minutes with me. I really appreciate it.